Mid-Autumn Festival, China. The Mid-Autumn Festival, also known as the Mooncake Festival, is held on the 15th day of the 8th month in the Chinese calendar, this year falling on September 27. Families gather to celebrate the year's harvest and make offerings to the goddess of the moon, Qing. Sweet mooncakes made from lotus paste with an egg yolk center are commonly eaten, and children carry lanterns to commemorate the event. This grand festival is celebrated across Asia, including China, Vietnam, Singapore, and Taiwan. Pahiyas Festival, Philippines. Every May, the Philippine town of Lucban is awash in color as citizens and tourists celebrate Pahiyas to give thanks to Saint Isidro de Labrador, the patron saint of farmers, for a bountiful harvest. Residents engage in friendly competition to out-decorate their neighbors, covering every square inch of their home's facade in colorful produce. Common decorations include fruits and vegetables strung together into garlands, strings of local sausages called longaniza and kaiping, a mixture of ground rice flour that's dyed bright and steamed on banana leaves. Pizza Fest, Italy. Set in the birthplace of pizza itself, the Naples Pizza Fest is a 4-day celebration of one of the world's favorite snacks. Watch pizza makers show off their dough-throwing skills, enjoy live music and performances, and of course, indulge in the many varieties of freshly baked pizza. Melbourne Food and Wine Festival, Australia. Thousands of food and wine lovers descend on Melbourne each year to indulge in a 10-day celebration of food at over 200 events. Enjoy a multi-course meal in the city's trendiest spots, take a workshop led by world-renowned chefs, or join in the longest lunch, a signature event at the festival. On the first day of the festival earlier this year, the longest lunch gathered a record 1,604 diners from across the globe at a 530-meter table for a 3-course lunch. Maslenitsa Pancake Festival, Russia. The Maslenitsa Festival is a traditional Russian holiday and possibly the yummiest way to celebrate the end of winter and usher in the beginning of spring. Thin golden pancakes or crepes are made to symbolize the sun in shape and color and are eaten all week with an assortment of jams, butter, fruits and even caviar. Sweet rounds of bread called sushki are also on the menu and are commonly strung together to form a delicious edible necklace. La Tomatina, Spain. Every August, thousands upon thousands of people from across the globe make their way to the Spanish town of Buñol to take part in the world's biggest food fight. Participants quite literally paint the town red as over 100 metric tons of overripe tomatoes are flung at each other. The festival apparently started over a squabble in 1945. The vegetables of an unlucky market stall nearby became convenient ammunition as people embroiled in the argument started to pelt each other with tomatoes until the police stepped in. Over the years, the tomato throwing event grew in popularity and was officially declared a festival in 1975. Salon du Chocolat Festival, France. Calling all chocoholics, this 5-day event in Paris is dedicated to all things chocolate. The event features over 220 chocolatiers, pastry chef and confectioners who treat visitors to cooking demonstrations, a chocolate marketplace and even a fashion show featuring clothes made entirely from, you guessed it, chocolate. Oktoberfest, Germany. Oktoberfest is known as the world's greatest celebration of beer, where millions of people flock to yearly to take part in this Bavarian celebration. Visitors in Munich can sample the region's finest brews, which help to wash down the festival's many food options. From bratwurst to pretzels and roasted meats, you'll be spoiled for choice. Savor, Singapore. Don't let Singapore's size fool you. This tiny multicultural island is bursting with big flavors from around the world. Savor is a 4-day event celebrating gourmet flavors and featuring over 50 signature dishes from world-class restaurants. Over 18,000 foodies took part in last year's festivities that included Michelin star and award-winning cuisine, gourmet tastings and celebrity chef masterclasses. Thai Pongal, Sri Lanka. Despite its name, Thai Pongal isn't a festival in Thailand. It's actually a Tamil harvest festival celebrated in places like India, Sri Lanka, South Africa and parts of Southeast Asia. Festivities last 4 days, but the main event takes place on the second day, also known as Uttarayanam, the day of the Indic solstice. As per tradition, households cook up a big batch of pongal or rice that is cooked in a large vessel of milk and served alongside savory and sweet dishes. Isle of Wight Garlic Festival, England. With over 250 stalls selling delights such as garlic seafood, garlic beer and even garlic ice cream, this festival is a garlic lover's dream come true. The 2-day event takes place on the Isle of Wight, just off the southern coast of Hampshire, to celebrate the island's booming garlic industry. Dig into a plethora of garlic delicacies, watch cooking demonstrations and enjoy the live music. Just remember to bring along a pack of gum or 2. Maine Lobster Festival. At the Maine Lobster Festival, you'll enjoy freshly caught lobster in salads, on warm rolls or simply boiled and covered in a rich buttery sauce. During the 5-day event, over 20,000 pounds of lobster and more than 1,700 pounds of butter is served. The festival also features live music, art shows and stand-up comedy. International Alba White Truffle Fair, Italy. Okay, so this festival isn't really all that big, but it's definitely worth mentioning. The small, quiet town of Piedmontese in Alba, Italy is not a place you'd regularly see in travel guides, yet it's a chef hotspot to which hundreds flock to taste the town's prized white truffles. From early October to mid-November, a festival showcasing the pungent ingredient takes place, beginning with gastronomic stands that dish out savory and sweet dishes laced with truffles and ending with an invitation-only truffle auction, which only the who's who of the food world can attend.